Jumper, commence countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. ToyCast. Oh, yes. Listen in to the only toy podcast you will ever need.
Yes, thank you, Megatron, for that introduction. This is ToyCast, and holy crap, we're back. There hasn't been a ToyCast since TFCon back in June, I think. I am TFG1 Mike. ToyCast will be coming back. It'll only be coming back for a year or so. And I'll go into more detail with that later as far as that goes. But tonight, it is December. It is Christmas time. It is time for the annual Christmas 2011 PuggleCast. I have Callie here, who makes the Puggles. Hello.
This is annual now?
Yeah, we're doing this every year.
What was that?
There's a motorcycle outside.
Hi, everyone. I am distracted by random sounds tonight.
Yes, and also joining us is miraiBaby. Hello. See, I said it right, damn it.
You did say it right for that other podcaster that called me miraiBaby, but I thought that was funny anyway, so that's okay.
Well, miraiBaby could be referencing Metal Gear Solid, Meryl from that, or it could be referencing Meryl Streep, so it is complimentary.
I guess so. But I mean, I guess it doesn't help that my name it's Mirai, so I guess when you're just glancing at it, the I looks like an L, so I can understand where the mixture came from. And he doesn't follow me on Twitter, so that's fine. Hi, everybody. How are you?
Sorry, my voice is...
Your voice is what?
It's a little rough today because I've had a cold for a week. So I apologize for that now.
I have coffee.
What?
I have coffee.
How is coffee going to help her voice?
I don't know. I just wanted to point that out.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Wow. So we are here to talk about Callie's Puggles, and for me specifically, I'm talking about the big order BotCon Puggle thing that she did for me.
Good description, Mike.
What?
Good description.
Well...
The things.
I don't know.
The things with the things and those things over there?
Yes.
I think, I've said this before. I would much rather invest money in something that's custom made to look like characters than spend the money on getting the actual toys, especially with BotCon sets. BotCon sets, even before market, even like just, getting like a Iacon package, just getting the box set is very expensive because they are exclusive toys, but the aftermarket stuff is so expensive if you want the entire set. So I said, screw it. And Callie, at one point, I believe you wanted to do them. I think you said that back in January of this year when BotCon started announcing what it was going to be. And I came up with the idea to do a big order, and I paid you for it, and here we are a year later almost.
Yay!
Yay! So I have Dead End, Breakdown, Drag Strip, Wild Riders in California for some reason. I don't know why he decided to go on vacation. Motormaster, Toxitron, and Sideswipe.
It's nice and sunny here. Well, okay, besides the day that he got here, because the day that he got here, it was rainy, and he was not a happy camper. But
no, he wasn't.
Since then, it's only rained once. Otherwise, it's been pretty sunny. It was kind of cold today, but not so bad overall.
Mirai?
Yep.
In New York, and it's December.
Yeah, forget that. I'm staying in California. It's warm here, and it doesn't snow where I'm at, so that's fine. It's nice here. One of these days, I will go to PuggleCon and experience it all, because I'd love to get pictures of some of my costumes in the snow, and the Puggles frolicking around in the snow would be kind of cute. But for now, I'm going to stay here.
PuggleCon will exist one day, but not anytime soon.
Well, not unless we make it happen sooner rather than later.
Oh yeah, but then it's more like a party at Applebee's.
You never told me what the badge cost was. You kind of stopped talking after that, and I was really, really excited to know who your guests were, and what so I can start planning. I need to start planning for the years to come. Come on.
I don't even know how to respond to this anymore.
You are so bad at improv. Come on.
I know, I'm terrible.
So, I'm going to start out with Dead End. Dead End gave you problems, didn't he?
That was the first one I made, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got the wrong shade of purple before I really...
I don't care. I still like the purple, but wasn't there other problems though with him just in the construction?
The visor fabric gave me a little bit of a problem, but I think that's just because I used the wrong type of fabric. But otherwise,
It's super shiny.
Otherwise, I was pretty pleased with the general layout of how he came out with the little visor and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome. And then we've got Breakdown, who's I don't know, between Breakdown and Sideswipe, Breakdown's spoiler is kind of soft and mushy.
Different fabrics.
Fabrics, okay.
They're both felt, but they're
Right.
different kinds of felt.
Mm-hmm.
Different companies. I work with what I can get.
Oh no, that's fine. But yeah, Breakdown's really, really awesome. I still think he needs FML cannons, but he's awesome. And then Drag Strip, you said her back pieces, her wing pieces or whatever they are, you said they were too big for her. I disagree. They're just the right size, I would say.
I think they weigh more than she does.
Well, they would have to because there's a lot of stuff. Feels like there's a lot of stuffing in them. But a lot of these, I wasn't sure how you were going to make them as far as if you were going to keep the overall colors of the actual figures, because that was my main directive. You could either go off the toys or go off the comic. So I wasn't sure if some of these were going to have just the entire face colors or if they were going to have some of the body colors, and I really love how you did that. Mirai, since you have him, this is the first and only time I think in years that I've shared anything with anybody. No, seriously. Growing up, I would never share my toys with anybody. I think there was only one kid, and he actually moved away after our second grade year. One kid, Nicholas Minicello, never forget him, one of my best friends as a kid. We used to play Transformers all the time. I had some stuff, he had a bunch of other stuff. He had the Galvatron toy, the G1 Galvatron toy, and I wanted that thing so bad. Of course, 2008, I paid $300 for it, which is a waste of money.
Ouch.
Because I forgot the original G1 Galvatron is not movie accurate. It's just other colors. So yeah, anyway, you want to talk about WILDRIDER?
Okay, well, since I currently have him and he is visiting all the way from where you're at, he's absolutely freaking adorable, and totally matches WILDRIDER, who I actually have off my shelf because my brother was playing with him. I love the side little finny details, little gray finny details. It looks very much like the silver greebles on WILDRIDER's chest. The middle whatchamafoozit
What?
top of the
His forehead?
the thingy that sits on his forehead, yes. It's a little crooked and a little smaller on one side and a little bigger on the other, but it's adorable and it makes him look really cute. WILDRIDER right now, obviously I don't own him. I only own Lockdown and Skywarp, but he's the only one that has painted eyes, which I love and I hate. The eyes are adorable, but every single picture I take with Flash just makes them pop. It's really terrifying.
That's the point, and that's why I love him so much, because I took a picture on Halloween with Flash, and it's like his eyes are staring straight through your soul.
It's really terrifying. Every picture I've taken of him. I mean, I took a few in the restaurant we were at this evening, and unfortunately, we were playing with a bunch of glassware too, so I couldn't really take a lot of flash pictures. But every single flash picture I took, it just like his eyes were like, "Oh my God, I'm like gonna eat you in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna come through the screen, and I'm just gonna attack you." But yeah, I think he's awesome. The red is a little dark from the original WILDRIDER toy. Which kind of makes his little squiggly mouth disappear, especially in like darker shots.
Yeah. In darker shots, it does disappear, but
in Flash, as long as I don't mind his creepy Puggle stare, it's pretty awesome. I have to say.
Yeah, I'm probably one of the. I know there are other people that have ordered Callie's Puggles before or have gotten commission slots, but I am one of the only people that I think that constantly asks for other facial expressions than the heart face, than the little three face. The three face is awesome. Don't get me wrong, it is. But some Puggles just need different expressions.
WILDRIDER would not look correct with a little neon face at all. He's adorable just as he is.
Yes. Going over to Motormaster. Motormaster is a thing of genius. I had no idea how Callie was going to get the box head done, and
I failed.
I still have no idea how you did this.
It's amazing. You did not fail.
It is amazing. I honestly, I'm got it in my hand right now, and I still can't see how you put a square box head around a round circle Puggle. I just. And it's weird.
Supposed to be more square-ish.
Well, it is square.
It looks like a mohawk.
It looks like a mohawk.
It's adorable. Stop it.
Well, it doesn't. It not that I'm saying this as a bad thing. I don't want you to take this the wrong way. It doesn't help that the front of his box, it looks like he looks like it's a castle turret. I mean,
that's
you could
what
have
I thought.
Standing on his head, firing down from the castle.
That's exactly what I thought when I first saw him, and I think it's adorable.
Yeah, it's awesome. And of course, there's Toxitron. Toxitron's eyes look really derpy. Then again, Toxitron is derpy himself. He is neon green and purple, and he is awesome as well. The visor caps or the hat things. I know that they're visors on the robots, and I know because Toxitron is a repaint. The Toxitron toy is a repaint of Optimus Prime. These visors always make me think that they're wearing hats.
Look at the toy and tell me it doesn't look like he's wearing a hat as the toy.
Now I have to look at him. Oh, no, you're right. He does look like he's wearing a hat.
So does Dead
I can
End.
see both breakdown. Wait, I can't see him from where I'm at.
Also, completely unrelated, bright green felt is a pain in the butt to find.
It's also the best color ever.
Yeah, it works. It works very well.
The one that I used on Toxitron, the lines on his forehead, not the fleece, the felt.
Yeah.
They're a slightly different color, was the closest I could match to the fleece of the rest of his body. And even then, it's from a print screen that someone printed a pattern on a thing of felt.
Mm-hmm.
And it secretly came from daisies on felt.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I don't mind that. And
that's why it has white edges on the side. It's white on the other side.
Yeah. And I didn't even really notice it until I'm holding him in my hand here. I didn't even really notice it because until you said that. But that's okay because of the simple fact that every TFA Optimus that they've ever done, especially the Voyager class ones, the body color is completely like the color of the neck and the color of the actual red around the shoulders is completely different than the body color. So having a slightly different color green on his forehead doesn't matter at all. And of course, there's the Cybertronian Puggle police officer Sideswipe. Sideswipe is glittery.
I use glitter whenever possible.
I like it. It's very awesome, and his blue eyes really really pop. All of the ones that I asked you to do eyes on, I think really really pop. Just great. I mean, Toxitron and Dragstrip, they both have the red zombie eyes, but the red eyes are for the fact that they are Decepticons, obviously. And the other ones, Dead End has a purple visor, Breakdown has purple eyes, WILDRIDER has purple eyes, and Motormaster has purple eyes because that's what they had on their toys or in the comic book. Yes. Yeah, thank you so much for these. These are so awesome. I love these things. I even have a picture somewhere, and I'll have to put it in the post. I even have a picture somewhere of Dragstrip can hold a Reese cup on her head as far as a Reese cup package, and she can bounce
Really?
around with it. Yeah.
How funny.
So you've been doing new Halloween puggles and new holiday puggles this year. You want to talk about that, Callie?
You're pretty.
Sure, although I can't remember what I've been doing.
Gingerbreads, bats, new reindeer,
The gingerbread are
Christmas
so
trees.
Figuring out how to paint the eyes kind of like opened up my ambitions a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Every idea that I had for anything that involved the eyes being a different color, I was like, let's do this thing! And the bats worked out pretty darn well. People seem to really like them.
Yes, I had actually had to bribe you for one of those, but yeah.
I liked making them. Even though I've learned a lot of things about painting eyes since then, and now the eyes take like 3 days to make properly. And then
Speaking of eyes.
ones, yeah, because I have to wait for every layer of paint to cure, which I don't even know what that particularly means. But it doesn't settle right unless I wait like a day for the layer of paint to really settle. If that makes sense.
It does.
Otherwise, it doesn't stick. And I had a problem with one of the Sonic the Hedgehog commission puzzles that Amy Rose's eye actually chipped.
Ben
So
didn't
I don't
mind.
think that's going
Ben
to happen.
still liked it, though.
What?
P.O. didn't mind. Ben still liked it, so...
Yeah. Luckily, he didn't mind too much about that because Amy generally came out really well otherwise.
Yeah,
But I shouldn't be having any more chipping problem now that I figured out how to do the eyes right.
Yeah.
Speaking of eyes, by the way,
Yes.
did you send me one, Kelly?
Yes.
Oh, good. So I can
With
start
its own
working
little
on.
Ziploc in the thingy.
Oh, good.
And the Christmas ones, the tree, I stole the idea for the candle from Oriental Trading. I saw a picture, I was like, I can do that. So I just kind of went for that. And I made it better with every consecutive one I've made. Like more glitter and more Christmassy stuff. And the gingerbread just seemed like the thing to do at the time.
I think the gingerbread ones are your most popular ones out of the Christmas ones so far.
They're a pain in the butt to make. Because the rickrack, I don't know why, but the white rickrack is hard to find places of the right size.
Ah.
And then it makes the fabric stiffer, so it's more difficult to actually sew it together. And the eyes are painted. The side things are kind of held on, not quite with glue, but they come with the self-adhesive stuff that only sticks to felt. So you have to put the felt on first, then the sticky thingies. So it's like this weird multi-process puzzle that doesn't really have much glam going for the work involved, in my opinion. Like the trees are very glammy. They're puff puzzle trees with the candles and the giant leaves, and they have little Christmas light bulbs on them, and a rope that's there for no apparent reason.
I forget if it was someone on DeviantArt or if it was someone on Twitter that said the Christmas lights on the tree puggles make it look like they're wearing earrings.
A little bit.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
But I wanted to put the lights on it, and I didn't know where else to put it. So those side thingies seem like good a place as any.
Yeah, and I love getting the Puggle formers from you, specifically like from different cartoons. Like I got the two Beast War. Oh, I got three Beast Wars Puggle formers. I got two Megatrons and a Cheetor. Um, when I got the review sample of the complete Beast Wars series, I actually took a picture with the DVD set with the two Megatrons standing in front of it. And then most recently, I got a sample copy of Darkness Rising, the single disc DVD coming out this week. And I took a picture with TFPRC Puggle in front of it.
I made a Cheetor?
Yeah.
When did I
Transmittal 2 Cheetor.
Yeah, you made one of those.
I was
He
like, I
was-
don't remember putting spots on anything.
No, Transmittal 2 Cheetor didn't have spots. Well, he did, but he didn't. No, he's tannish gray with the red crest.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. Yeah, he was my second one. Yeah, he was my second one after SG Roddy.
Yay!
Yay. Yeah, you always do excellent work. You want to talk about that one custom that you recently did?
Which one?
The Techno Puggle.
He gave me a drawing. The entire thing was Techno drew the whole thing, the Puggle itself. He didn't just give me those two drawings in the picture.
Right.
I just went by it, although he asked for more spikes, I just couldn't fit anymore on it. And yeah.
It's not often that someone will ask you for a completely either OC or a custom, though, isn't it?
This is, I think, the second or third one.
Yeah.
It's not really. I've done Stranger Things. The Puggle formers can sometimes get very weird. So this wasn't that far out of the blue.
Yeah.
As long as you haven't been, requested to, like, say, make a color in, like, a peach tan-skinned color, so make it, oh, look, it's a naked Puggle.
They're Puggles, they're already naked.
I know,
Rufus,
right?
The naked mole rat from Kim Possible. Yep, that's my next commission. Rufus is my next commission. The one I absolutely love, and I so want these, is I would probably get them in regular size, but the Hatchling TFP Optimus and Megatron. Oh my god.
So
I knew you were going to mention them.
I love Megatron's eye, or not the eyes, the eyebrows. They're so cute, and they're a little off. They're a little skewed.
No, that's because they're so small. These things, the hatchlings, are roughly an inch tall.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is like one of them is slightly skewed, like a slight bit different than the other one.
Yeah, I just
but
couldn't get.
No. It lends to Megatron. It works. I'm not saying that's anything bad. I'm saying when I saw that, I was just like, that's got to be intentional. Because I was like, that's awesome. That looks like if you had like cocked one of them and made him look like haughty, kind of look, I've got one eyebrow in the air. He would have looked like really cool.
I made a full-size Megatron whose eyebrows and side things didn't come out quite the way I envisioned.
Yeah, I'm looking at him now. He does look really good though. I love those purple eyes.
The side things didn't work out. I'm ridiculously proud of the tiny cannon I gave to the hatchling Megatron.
God, that is so cute. Stuff in miniature is always better.
Constantly putting I gotta start Puggle Formers Anonymous as soon as I get him back. Oh my god, I gotta get him off the sauce.
Just look at that little cannon. Even the gray thing kind of pops up a little bit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cute.
Yeah, the hatchling Optimus and Megatron are really, really awesome. So what other things are you planning as far as like springtime or Valentine's Day or anything like that?
My sister has convinced me to do the flower Puggles again for spring.
Okay.
The green one with flowers on their heads, giant leaf, very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one of those, but he's orange and pinkish.
Yeah, those ones are going to be more earthy colors. And I want to try doing a kimono puzzles for the springtime, for the cherry blossom festival kind of thing. Primarily because I have a cherry blossom tree in my backyard that would make for awesome pictures. I had made a kimono puzzle once on request, but I have a better idea now to do like the big geisha wig and everything with the little comb and sparkly bits.
Oh, sweet. Awesome.
Aw,
And I
that'd
have
be cute.
ideas for different fabrics to use for it.
Yes.
I'm going to try to do the Valentine Cupid puzzles, but I don't know because January is a commission month and February 14th are the is Valentine's Day. So
I'd say make puggles ahead of time, maybe.
when? With what time?
I don't know. I don't know. Like I
Well,
don't know.
this is right now. December is an off month, and you're doing shop fills in the middle in December. Why not? When you're doing the shop fills, why not set time aside to do maybe 1 or 2 for Valentine's Day shop fill?
maybe make one puggle here and one puggle here and one puggle here, just like little tiny when you're sick of working on commissions or when you're sick of working on the puggle formers, as awesome as they are, go, okay, you know what, I need hearts and frilly and cutesy stuff and I keep telling you that you can use your glitter. Put it in the puggle. Put your glitter in the puggle with the stuffing, and then so when you squeeze the puggle, it goes fuff, and all this fuff comes out. It would be cute if you had like pink.
Alright, that's not how fabric works. It isn't
It
a
would be
sponge.
cute. I know it's not how fabric works, but it would be cute.
Yes, but it would be physically impossible.
And I'm sure people wouldn't be very happy with you either, because then there'd be glitter everywhere.
This isn't a Twilight movie.
Well, but
Thank God for that.
They don't sparkle. Well, no, actually, correction. They do sparkle in the sun because they'd be glittery. So, okay, fine.
Some of them do sparkle, but that's because you use glitter felt. But that's besides the point.
Then you just gotta put it in eggs. Make egg bombs out of it.
The hatchlings come in eggs.
Okay. So then put it in eggs. I don't know.
There's so many puggles I want, it's not even funny.
Oh God, me too. Don't even get me started.
Like,
my list is a hell of a lot shorter than yours is, so.
I might be at BotCon.
And I would love you forever if you came with us. Cause you would stay in our room with like 3 other people. And it would be cheaper, so whatever.
As of this recording, BotCon has not yet announced their location, but if it's somewhere where I can get to and I can afford to go to, then I will so set up a table and sell whatever puggles I manage to make for the convention at BotCon.
If it's in Texas, I will like squeal all kinds of happy because that's where I'm moving to in May. In about May or so. If it's in Texas, awesome. If it's in Las Vegas, I'm so road tripping.
I go to Vegas. I'm
so road tripping. Oh my God. Unfortunately, as of what I've been able to understand, though,
sorry,
the con staff doesn't trust us in Vegas. So I'm kind of worried about what that means.
We'd spend all our money at the slots and not at their convention?
I don't know. I just don't think
drunk.
I just don't think they trust us there.
I don't know.
But yeah, speculation is all fine and good, but apparently we're supposed to get dates and locations, quote unquote, soon. What soon means is
Monday.
Well, you know what? That's everybody's. It's anybody's guess. It could be a week. It could be. I mean, they've been saying
no.
soon.
They said early next week. They got the contract signed.
Oh, missed that part. Okay.
That's all they were waiting for. They were waiting on the hotel to sign the contract.
Yeah.
If they announced the location, and then the hotel said we changed our mind, then they'd be screwed.
I had heard about that. I remember hearing about the contract on Twitter, but I didn't know that it actually got signed.
No, it got signed. They're announcing the Monday after we're actually recording this, people listening. So Monday or Tuesday, I assume. And they announced that it will not be in 99% of people's backyards. So people are going, Hawaii, Alaska.
Okay, yeah, it's not going to be 95%. So that one, most of people are going to have to either, drive or fly, which to me, made me kind of giggle and made me go, okay, so it's like in India or something because
You mean
the other,
Indiana, not India.
no,
They
no,
wouldn't
no,
have it
I
out
mean,
of the U.S.
no, I mean India or whatever because apparently the 1% can walk and it has to be out in the middle of essentially bumfuck Egypt for only 1% of people to be able to walk there.
We swore in a PuggleCast.
I'm thinking that with BotCon, with at this point in time, no more movie years. Unless they absolutely want it to be in California, it'll be in California. If not, I suggest they go back to other people that they've already been to. Places like Lexington here in Kentucky, places like Cincinnati, places like Rhode Island. Uh, you know,
I kind of wish they would have it in New York, even though I know that they wouldn't, but that's only because I live here.
yes.
As much as I absolutely freaking adore the Pasadena location, and come on, that's a 3-hour drive north for me. So it benefits me for them to camp here, and I think they said that they were going to, or that was like speculation that they really like the Pasadena and might settle there permanently. As much as I love the Pasadena location, I'd love for it to be somewhere else. I want to go sightseeing. I was able to go to 2009 when it was in Florida, or 2010 when it was in Florida, and that was awesome.
I was there and we didn't know each other.
Yeah, I think I passed you like once, and that was it. I was also, wait, was that the same? Yeah, I was also like hoarding around Musha because she was roboting and I was her spotter, aka bodyguard, because of scary people that like to harass her. So, But yeah, I think I'd like it if it's in a different location. But
Yeah.
part of me is still going that it would just be insanely cool because they shoved JoeCon so late in the year. They usually do that one first.
Yeah.
My thought process behind them shoving that back before this, like a couple weeks ago, I was thinking, so they're going to put it before JoeCon. That means that it might be in the springtime. If it's in the springtime, then what if it's like a week before the Transformers ride opens up in Hollywood, and only BotCon goers, get to see the ride the week before it opens to the public. I thought that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
If it's in springtime, they're kind of announcing the location a little late, aren't they?
They announced 2010's location like 3 months before the convention.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was something like that. It was like really freaking late. Like I remember being in Vegas in January, like middle of January, and we still didn't know BotCon dates then. I remember that distinctly.
I just remember being able to go because I had a family wedding in the same area.
which is awesome for you, right?
Yeah, I was like, hey, I get to go.
Free trip.
Parents paid for my flight. I was like, okay.
So besides commissions and besides shop fills and all that stuff, why don't you make Puggles for yourself at all?
I do. I just don't know what I do with them.
Well, I know you've got
your room with them and then brag that you have the biggest Puggle collection ever.
The problem.
Oh, that's my bragging right at this point. I have 25.
I only have 2, but that's only because I can't get on Callie's commission list.
I can't either anymore since she went to the lotto. The lotto is more fair, but outside of my big order, which was a special thing, it's not happening hardly at all, if ever again, unless I, throw like a crap ton of money at her. The last commission Puggle I had outside of shop fills was RC, which was September, I believe. Yeah, it was September.
That Puggle is cursed.
What?
Every time I try to make RC now, it doesn't come out nearly as good as the original. It's cursed.
My RC is the best. TFP RC is the best RC ever.
It's cursed.
It doesn't help that she's damn adorable as a Puggle.
Yeah, she is.
So
that little
cute.
smirk makes it. Everybody wants a smirk, and I keep messing up and reproducing a smirk, and I made the original.
Aw. Hey, WILDRIDER's on his face. Stand upright.
Yep. Well, it's not
The
my
other-
fault you keep feeding him alcohol.
He likes it.
He likes it.
And I keep telling you it's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
Lockdown and
No, you
Guys,
are the
but-
enabler of your puggles.
I'm just the chaperone. They're the
No,
host.
you're not just a chaperone. You are the enabler.
I am not.
R2.
I buy alcohol for those two. If they decide to give it to WILDRIDER, that's their deal. They have to deal with a drunk puggle.
I do not endorse getting your puggles drunk.
Just like she does not endorse RC and Dragstrip having relations. No, I was doing a whole bunch of crazy images one night with RC and Dragstrip, and Callie was like, "Stop perverting my puggles."
Should you be expecting a little puggle egg soon?
Oh no!
Good.
What
Not
would that
unless you're gonna
be?
make one.
Aw, dude, what would that be between her blue and slight pink coloring and Dragstrip's yellow and maroon?
Maroon and yellow.
God, what kind of weirdo tie-dye thing would that be?
It would be a cross between Blue Streak and Hot Shot. Armada Hot Shot.
I like Armada Hot Shot. I think
Armada Hot Shot is the worst
awesome
toy ever.
Okay, weird toy, awesome design in my opinion. I mean, character design, like style and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm one of the very strange, very few Transformers people that absolutely loves Armada despite the hate it gets. So,
Why?
well, I grew up on Armada. Well, actually no.
Okay.
Actually no.
All right.
Actually no. Correction. Beast Wars was on when I was a child. I never really liked that. I did watch it, but I never really liked that because in my mind, robots turn into cars. Robots do not turn into animals. It's just weird to me. For whatever reason, I couldn't wrap my brain around it. So I grew up with Armada, even though it's Japanese, even though everybody fucking hates it. I thought it was awesome. I think it's still pretty funny. I'm also one of the very few people in this Transformers world that dislikes Beast Wars, so...
I was always indifferent to Beast Wars at first.
Beast Wars was my childhood.
See, I'm going against the grain.
That's the biggest thing, though. See, for me, because coming up December 9th, it'll be 60 days until my 32nd birthday. For me, I grew up on G1. I originally thought Reboot was the new Beast Wars, and I had no idea what Beast Wars was. And, you know, I knew of Beast Wars after a while. I never really fell on either side of the fence. I've always been a G1, you know, fanboy at the heart, but I've learned to like everything except the Japanese stuff as far as the G1 Japanese stuff, because that just is horrible.
Kiss players!
Oh my god.
And the Unicron trilogy. The Unicron trilogy is just god awful.
Yeah. I'm kind of...
At least Energon is god awful. The one thing out of Armada that I just want to kick in the head or kick in the nuts is Kicker. That is the single most worst human being in Transformers history of cartoons.
I have no idea what either of you are talking about right now.
Kicker is
Kicker
basically
so
the sorry for Armada.
See, sorry, but in my opinion, I dislike Sorry too. But you know, I honestly think that Kicker and Sorry are like right the hell there for the worst. For like, I wish to God that you'd get stepped on in like the next 3 seconds.
I made a Sorry puggle once. I like Sorry.
Sorry was totally okay as long as she didn't use her key to get the Autobots out of tight spots. Essentially, you know, hey, plot device, here, have key.
Yeah.
Can I want to praise Callie real quick.
Go ahead.
Transformers Prime Thundercracker hatchling is adorable. I didn't see it until just now. Oh my god, it's so cute.
The eyebrows.
Oh my god, he's adorable. I want one in Skywarp. He's so cute.
Which technically they're not in the show yet.
Oh, but he's so cute. It doesn't matter. I want them to be in the show so bad, but oh my god, I want to just eat that little Thundercracker up. He's so cute.
He's only an inch tall. He could probably fit.
I can see that, but I need to get
They're
animated.
bite-sized. They're
I need to get
novel.
animated Skywarp Puggle first, and then I can get Transformers Prime Skywarp Puggle because I want to see if there's an official design for him or not.
Now, does the Thundercracker hatchling, are those the same eyebrows that are on the Megatron hatchling?
Probably.
So cute.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
So cute. I love his tiny little wings. Oh my god.
Yeah, Callie does great with the tiny wings, because, I mean, these wings are, on Betsy the Bat, these wings are tiny.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to get my own bat to see how big her wings are.
They're probably the same size.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the bat wings are the same pattern.
Okay, then it's the same tiny little wings.
Yep. What else do we need to talk about as far as Puggles go?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're the host here. I'm just your guest.
What about Skywarp, Mirai?
I said Skywarp's wings are crooked, but it lends to his slight derpiness, so that's okay.
What?
Now, which Skywarp did you get? Did you get G1 or TFA?
G1 Skywarp.
Oh, okay.
Are you Skywarp? When did I make you?
I remember I sold you a BotCon toy, and that was not Lockdown, but I sold you a BotCon toy. I can't remember which one. I think it was the one that came with Galvatron. What was that? I can't remember.
Thundercracker?
Yes, Thundercracker. I sold you Thundercracker. You gave me monies, and then I told you that I wanted a Skywarp Puggle, but I didn't tell you which one to tell me. Let me rephrase that. I wanted you to surprise me. There it is. For which Puggle, because I asked for either animated or G1 Skywarp, and you surprised me with G1 Skywarp. So I just asked for a Skywarp, and that's the one you gave me. And you made that. I don't know how long have I had this guy? Couple months now, 3 months now.
Seekers are always a little difficult to make in Puggle form.
Why?
Ooh, question. The vents never look bright to me. Like, Seekers have those vents, and they're very, pivotal. I want to say pivotal part of the whole Seeker look.
Right.
And they're kind of just sitting on their head in a color that's usually not the same color as their head.
Yeah.
And then they have those big old wings and helmets. And I think the Shadow Blast Thundercracker Puggle kind of brings all those points home. Like, they have the giant vents that didn't come out quite even, and the big wings, and then golden helmet on blue face. Like the colors, man! The parts and the colors.
I have issues with my Skywarp. Because all three of these Puggles live in my purse. And my purse goes with me everywhere.
Yeah.
So when I've taken these guys out for pictures, I have to, set them all up. I can just throw Lockdown and WILDRIDER kind of wherever. But Skywarp, I have to actually position because of his stupid wings, and the fins are like flopped over and like in like this funny position because he's been sitting in my purse. So I like have to straighten him out and make sure he's prim and perfect before I set him up.
Yeah. And it's funny, I didn't notice this until a couple days ago. I had bought two completely different orders. One time I bought, out of Callie's shop, I bought a Puggle called Mossy. And he's basically a green and an overall green Puggle with white circles all around him. And then I bought Red Stars, who is basically red with white star/snowflake looking things all over him. And then I put the two of them on, I put Red Stars on top of Mossy, and I'm like, oh, hey, look, Christmas Puggle's red and green.
Color coordination, it's wonderful.
Yes, it is. Oh, man, that's so funny. Yeah, so do you want to clue people into what your commission process is now so we can get that out of the way?
Lottery system. I put a journal up on my DeviantArt page at some point going, hey, upcoming commission thingy, leave a note here and I will enter you in. And then on the first of the month afterwards, I pick names out of a giant hat of doom.
Do you want to give the listeners as far as what their options are? I mean, I know I'm going to put the link to one of the old journals in the post anyway, but I mean, just so they can hear what the choices are for if they get a slot.
Hold on a second. Let me find my own journal. My brain's not really working particularly well at this particular point in time. I've been sick for a week.
You know what I really want? I really want a Joker and a Batman Beyond Puggle. That's what I really want.
Stop.
No, either.
I want Puggles from my childhood.
Yeah.
So either one Puggle former, a Puggle former and a hatchling, 2 hatchlings, or 2 regular Puggles. But I'll also add like little hats and food bowls and the data pads that are in Star Horse's comics.
Oh, they're so cute.
Extra. No one ever asks for them though.
I want a data pad. I think Skywarp need one so that he can doodle in it and create more schemy pranks for everybody else. He's a trickster,
The
unfortunately.
data pads
But, hey.
seem to be more for the toys though. I'm surprised how much Star Horse has been using them. Every time they show up in a comic, I'm like, I made that.
Yeah.
Like school.
Well, it's a good thing that some of those are so, versatile. Yeah, you can use them for the Puggles, but sure, hand it to any of your toys that have open hands, and you're pretty much golden. I'm kind of sad faced that the Puggle hats don't fit on the toys, but that's okay.
Little top hats.
They're not meant to fit on the toys.
Yeah, but I can just make my own then out of fun foam and be lame like that.
Secretly, the food bowls can count as hats too if you turn them upside down.
That they can.
That's funny.
Someone did that at a convention back when I actually sold Puggles at Otakon for a couple years. Someone just walked over and put a food bowl, turned it upside down, put it on a Puggle, and went, that is a hat, and then walked away.
Random.
Okay, sure.
That's awesome.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think the other thing that I was wanting at one point was an entire army, probably 5 or more, purple with red eye hatchling scraplets with teeth.
Oh god, those are so cute.
Like the TF Prime Scraplet? Where'd I make that?
Huh?
Like the Transformers Prime? I made a Scraplet once, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It didn't come out as good as I wanted it to. I know how to fix it, so if anyone asks for it again, it will come out slightly better.
Scraplets are so damn cute. God. I'd love to have some.
Yeah, the one that she made, it looks like a mini alien.
I thought that was the point.
Well, yeah, that is the point.
I guess. So I think that's going to do it for us. We're going to head and do some ads, and we're going to come back to close the show after this.
Yay, we're done now?
No.
Oh.
You can now hear the Geekcast Radio Network while on the go with Stitcher Smart Radio. Stitcher is a free use and talk mobile app available for your smartphone. And when you download Stitcher to hear Geekcast Radio, you'll have a chance to win money. Downloading is quick and easy. Just find Stitcher in the App Store. During registration, hit the promo code box and enter Geekcast Radio, all one word, to get automatically entered to win $100. The latest episodes of the shows will be waiting for you in your favorites. You'll get access to lots of other amazing shows too. Always available to you on demand, no syncing. It's Stitcher Smart Radio. Don't forget to enter promo code Geekcast Radio when you register.
2012 marks the 30th anniversary for Masters of the Universe. We here at the GCRN are celebrating with a brand new series of podcasts. The Powers of Grayskull series will cover every episode of every MOTU cartoon. Yes, even that crappy New Adventure stuff. Join Optimus Solo and TFG1 Mike as they tell tales of Eternia, discover the myths of Etheria, become masters in space, and finally masters of Grayskull. You can find the Pogs podcasts in iTunes and the web at www.geekcastradio.com. Good journey!
Movie Week in Review is the Geekcast Radio Network's weekly movie podcast. Steve and Mike take a look back on their favorite films and give you their thoughts. They also bring in co-hosts at times. If you are a movie buff, listen to M-Wire only on geekcastradio.com.
Welcome to my throne room, Future Tales. The Beast Unleashed podcast is over, not gone. You can hear more of this great podcast, discussing all the episodes of Beast Wars and Beast Machines on GeekCastRadio.com. We include voice actor and writer interviews with stellar hosting by Steve, Mike, and Michael. Head on over to iTunes or the net, or else I will send you my vehicles to extract your spark and destroy you. Yes.
Hey guys, Raphael here, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Did you say podcast? Dudettes! You're listening to the podcast on the Geekcast Radio Network. Cowabunga!
There you have it, folks. ToyCast, PuggleCast, Christmas 2011 edition, where we talked about BotCon stuff, BotCon Puggles, other Puggles, Callie's process, Callie's commission process. Any final words, Puggle Goddess?
Puggle Goddess. Not really. Hi. Bye.
No, this is where you would say bye, but...
As of this recording, everybody needs to wish Callie a get well soon.
Yes.
If the flu won't go away.
Thank you for joining us here on ToyCast. Or so ways to get in contact with us or leave feedback for the show. Visit the website, geekcastradio.com. You can comment on each episode post. You can now stream our shows on Stitcher. Go to stitcher.com. Leave the show's feedback in iTunes. Please do this. Follow us on Twitter. The show name there is TFToycast. Mine is TFJoeandMike. Mirai, what is your Twitter?
My Twitter is miraiBaby. It's kind of hard to remember, kind of easy to remember.
Spell
Depends. MIRAIBABY. It's Japanese.
And Callie, what's yours?
Callyykarishokka, same as always. Callyykarishokka. No spaces. I use that name everywhere. Because no one else would ever use something that crazily complicated and stupid.
It's not stupid.
It's not
Come on.
stupid.
I just can't remember Shoka. I keep saying Shaka.
Shaka.
It's
Shake
Callie
my
Carey.
butt. I don't even care. Pronounce that one.
Shaka Khan.
Callyykarishokka. Shoka is weird to me. I don't know why.
Become a fan on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Geekcast Radio Network. You can also search out Callie's Puggle Creations on there and become a fan on her page as well. All the way
because I like you.
Call the voicemail line. Tell us a show you're leaving a message for and your name. 502-526-5821. We hope you enjoyed this episode of ToyCast and wish you'll join us next time, when we will hopefully be tackling episode 85, Thundercats, Silverhawks, and Mask.
I'm
For
dying.
now, what? Huh?
This flu won't go away.
Get better.
For now, I am TFG1 Mike with miraiBaby and Callie, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Megatron is commanded by no one!